Hello, good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. It is Wednesday, January 19th. School today, we're supposed to be going to see a facial. We finally started facials, yay! We're on chapter 23 now, and our teacher told us that this chapter is very important, so we have to remember a lot of this chapter. So today we're going to be going to the esthetician classroom, and we're going to be watching the teacher in that class perform a facial on one of her students. So that should be fun. So if you want to come along with me, you can. See you at school.
Easiest one, the steam. Steam is going to be to soften your client's skin so you can get the best cleanse. From my understanding, Cosmo, they can't do extractions, right? Which is great, great use of the steam. So the steam is going to help get everything out because you guys can't do extractions. So all I'm going to do is just position it comfortably. For my client, she's got lashes on, so I don't want to point it directly at her face because the steam from the lashes can break down the bond. And I'm going to get her skin softening. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is cocoon wrap her. So when you're going to do the cocoon wrap or mummy wrap or a swaddle, you're just going to tuck the feet up first. Then you're going to bring one side. I like to keep a fitted sheet underneath so that it keeps my bed clean. And you always want to have your client in a towel wrap because everything that we do on the face, we're also doing to the décolleté. This is one of the areas that's most neglected, so you see the age here first. All right, the next step obviously is washing your hands and then getting some gloves on, which I've already washed my hands. Here, I have the items for my basic facial. I have my pre-cleanse, I have my cleanser, I have my exfoliant, I have a toner, I have a mask, I have a moisturizer, and for daytime, we have SPF. So the pre-cleanse's job is to get the makeup off. If any of your clients have come in with makeup, it helps to get that makeup off and that surface debris off. Then your second cleanse is going to go in and deeply cleanse the skin. Our exfoliant is going to help to remove all of the dead skin cells of the face to prep for our further treatments. Toner is going to keep the skin moist and balance the pH of the skin. Our mask is going to deliver a targeted treatment to the skin for whatever her skincare needs are. Then we have our moisturizer tailored to her skin type. And of course our SPF is universal. So I'm gonna start with my pre-cleanse. Anything we do with a facial, we're gonna do from the bottom up, and we're gonna try to stay in a uniform manner. Meaning, if I'm working on her cheeks, I'm not gonna bounce down to her chest and work down here and then bounce back up to her forehead. So I'm gonna work from downwards up. I'm gonna avoid her eye area because of her lashes, because this is an oil-based pre-cleanse. So I'm just warming it up in my hands. You can also warm it up in the steam if your hands are cold, or if your product is cold, you can just put your hands under the steam for a second. My hands are freezing. Now we're starting at the chest, up on the neck, over the chin, over the mouth. I'm coming up on the bridge of the nose, out down to the forehead and around the eyes 3 times. And then we're doing temple circles 3 times. Let me move this up a little bit. On the chest, and we're gonna do everything 3 times. So around the eyes 3 times, temple circles 3 times, and back down. Up the neck, onto the chin, over the mouth, up the nose, around the eyes 3 times, temple circles 3 times. And then going back down for our last one. Now from here, I'm ready for my second cleanse. What I'm gonna do is take off the pre-cleanse. Anytime I'm working on my client, let's say adding a product or removing a product, I go around her face because if my gloves are drippy, I don't want to drip on her face. We want to promote deep relaxation. So I'm just warming these sponges up and removing. Doesn't have to be a work of art because we're going in with our cleanser. You can always pinch your sponges as well to get into the smaller areas. You always want to keep at least one hand on your client's face to minimize any jumping. When it comes to products in your treatment room, try to get products that are soothing or very neutral because those will help any and all of your clients. It'll help your clients with sensitive skin, and it'll also help your clients that have a little bit more oiliness. Kind of covers everything in between. My client here, she does have a little bit of rosacea, so all of the items I have here are calming. So what I'm gonna do here is the application method. I'm starting at the chest and just swiping. I'm swiping on her neck. I'm swiping up her cheeks, swiping across her chin, across her forehead, and down her nose. That's just ensuring that my product is getting applied. Now we're coming back down and doing our cleanse. The same movements from before, but now we're gonna advance it a little bit more. This is my third spreading movement. And now I'm gonna move into a movement that's called roll padding. Roll padding is just moving your hands up across the chest all the way up to her jawline. We're gonna do it from shoulder to shoulder 3 times. Now I'm moving on to her chin. This is gonna cleanse her jawline area and also promote lymphatic drainage. Lymphatic drainage is just moving the lymph fluid out of her face so that we have a more defined profile. So up on her lips. Especially now that we're wearing masks, everyone has a tendency to produce blackheads on the lip line especially. So I'm just taking some time and going in circles. Now I'm going to go up on her cheeks in circles. And then moving up to one cheek. Then moving to the next one. Now I'm going to cleanse her nose. This is what's called the butterfly. So you're going to cleanse one nostril at a time, because if I plug both, she's going to open her mouth. So we cleanse one nostril, cleanse the other nostril, cleanse the bridge of her nose, transition my fingers to the forehead. Forehead circles. And then we're going to end with 3 temple rubs. And then slowly disconnect. Now I can remove my cleanser.
Hey guys, okay, so I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background. My husband is watching TV. It's still Wednesday. And the class that we watched for the facials today, which I really hope that you enjoyed that video. It's actually pretty cool. Very relaxing. Just watching her do it, it was very relaxing. I'm a little disappointed. We were asking the teacher questions about the esthetician class, and it's a 1-year course. Of course, at the time when I applied, the esthetician class wasn't available because of COVID and wanting to be sanitary and things like that, because you're working with the face. It wasn't open at the time. So obviously, you know, went for cosmetology, which is mainly what I wanted to go for, was cosmetology. But the esthetician class is starting to open back up now, and we were asking the teacher questions, and one of my classmates had asked her, do you guys go over makeup at all in this class? She said that they go in depth with makeup 8 weeks. We all looked at our teacher and was like, why don't we get that? Why don't we get 8 weeks of makeup? We literally get 1 week. That's it. That's it. 1 week. And she kind of was like, don't come after me. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, cosmetology, they mainly just focus on hair. They don't really do makeup as much. So, yeah. So I'm low-key disappointed. And she said that they go in depth with makeup. They do FX, special effects makeup. They do, you know, full glam makeup, natural makeup. They do it all. They do it all. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little irritated about that. But I guess I'm gonna take it as a sign, because again, it wasn't open at the time. I'm happy with where I'm at now, but 8 weeks of makeup? Come on. What? I mean, yes, you know, once I get my license, I'll be licensed in cosmetology. So on the side, I can just teach myself special effects makeup and stuff like that. So it's not like I would have to, you know what I mean? Because for estheticians, they don't just do that. They do a wide variety of massages because they're certified therapists in a way, pretty much. So, and for estheticians, they don't need a license. They just need to be certified. They just get a certificate. Whereas us, we need a license. So I guess I prefer a license being over certified, I guess, you know what I mean? If that makes sense, I don't know. But yeah. 8 weeks of makeup, dude, what? So anyways, but that was it for today, for Cosmo School. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hello. Sorry for my appearance as always. I hardly ever do my makeup when I go to school anymore. Today is Thursday, January 20th. And I'm still thinking about that whole how do you say it? Esthetician course. 8 weeks of makeup, man. It is what it is. Today, we actually had to go to school today, and we were told that our schedules are going to change yet again. So, our schedules right now are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in school, and Thursdays online, but they're changing it again. When we go to next block, it's going to be full-time, Monday through Thursday in school, and we'll have Friday off. I guess that's good. This way we can do more of our services. Yesterday in school, I forgot to mention, yesterday in school, I did cut one of my classmates' hair. I just did a blunt cut and blow dry. And today, I got to help with the color remover. Her hair was red. They did a color remover and a lightener, and she still had a lot of red in her hair. So I got to help. Me and one of my other classmates got to help assist with removing more of the red out of her hair. And I'm not sure how it came out because we ended up having to leave afterwards because class was over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have 2 weeks left until we're done with this block. Monday we start on makeup. Yay! Tuesday we get to bring in our own makeup to do our makeup in class, and then have like another, it's not like a fashion show, but we have to have a model again to do makeup. They haven't given us the theme yet, so not sure about that one yet. And then February 2nd is, I have to be the Grinch, so I have to do my makeup and hair that day. And that's it for block 2. And then we move on to block 3. It's going fast, going super fast. Still kind of bugging over the esthetician course. 8 weeks of makeup. But what are you gonna do? If I wanted to go back to school to do esthetician, I could. It's another year, so, but I don't think I should do that. After school, I'm definitely gonna just get a job in as a makeup artist or working in a hair salon, and then maybe a few years down the road, if I decide to get certified in that, then I'll do that. But I hope you enjoyed this week's cosmetology school with me. I hope you enjoyed the facial video. It was actually really, really cool. It was relaxing. A lot of us, when we were sitting there watching her perform the facial massage, a lot of us were falling asleep because it was just so relaxing. The environment and everything, like, it was so soothing. And I've never gotten a facial before done personally myself. I've thought about it, but I've never actually done it. And the teacher there that did the massage, she said that a basic facial massage, which is what she did yesterday, normally runs between $45 to $60. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.